Okay, so to sew the twist part of the Evie top, first of all lay your pattern pieces out like this. So the far side is your sleeve, this is going to be your V-neck front, and this is going to be the twist bit. It's marked on the pattern and it does say sew here first, so we're going to first sew this bit here where it's marked on the pattern. So all the way along, one line, 1 centimetre from the edge. So I'm going to stitch that all the way down there. So you see we've stitched this underneath seam here. I've also overlocked it just to neaten that edge, and I've neatened the front edges as well. I just thought it'd be easier for me to do it at this stage, or you can do it afterwards, whichever you want. And then I'm going to open these out, okay, like this. So these are our 2 front panels. Now I've put some pins just to mark the right and wrong sides of the fabric, because on this one it's hard to tell. So I put 2 right side pins here and the same there, just put a cross so that we know what they are. And now I'm going to flip this panel so that we can make the twist. So I'm going to flip this one here, I'm going to turn it over like that and over again. So it's twisting it all the way around until it comes back to the beginning, and that gives us our twist. So we've now got our pins back shown on the right side, so we know that we've twisted it correctly. We've still got our sleeves here and here at the other end. So there are 2 sleeves, and the twist is now in the centre, which is what we want. And then we're going to flip this together. So this would be your step 3 rather, photograph will show you it looking like this. And now we're going to fold so that we can stitch that front seam. So I'm going to take these 2 pieces and put the 2 right sides together as we normally would when we're making a top. Now you've got some snips on the centre front here, which is going to be our centre front V. And we're going to look where those snips are, and I'm going to line those 2 up. Really important that you get those together. And put a pin to mark it. Okay, and this is where we're going to start sewing. This is going to be open because this is the V-neck. And then I'm going to line up these seams, and I'm going to keep stitching down until we reach our next snip. So line up the seams like that, pop another pin, and just keep going down. You might need to push the twist out of the way, and that's okay, you can do that. Just keep going like that, and there's my next snip. So that's where I'm going to stop. So I'm going to start at the first snip and stop at the second one. So I'm literally just going to be sewing this small bit from here to here. Make sure that you do your forwards and backwards at the beginning and end, because this is going to be the V point, the centre part of your neck. Okay. So I've stitched that bit as explained. Now I'm going to open that back up, and you'll see that that is the front of our top, like this. Don't worry about that knot, because that will just be sorted at the next stage. And that will become your nice twist panel. So that's the front again, and we can now take our back panel, and I'm going to put our back panel with the right sides together on top like that. Okay, and then we can join up our shoulder seams. So we're going to go across here. So I'm going to put some pins to stitch across here, stopping at the end of our sleeve, and then we're going to come along the bottom edge all the way down to the bottom. So across here and then down the sides here, and we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So across here, down there, and then we can put our sleeves in. Okay, do that bit now. Right, so we've stitched those seams as I said, and then you would need to neaten those seams so that they don't fray, using whichever stitch you like. Then the next step is going to be just where the opening here is for our tie, our twist bit. We just want to fix this seam here, so I would just fold that back like that, give it a press. So we've stitched down to here, that's where our snip is, and just fold that over by 1 centimetre, and then we're going to machine down here. Just keep going all the way around and up the reverse side, and then you're going to do the same on the other side, so you can pull it through the twist and do the same thing, fold that back and stitch all the way around. It'll just give you a neat finish. And then on the neckline, we've got that folded back, so we've neatened that edge, and then we're going to top stitch down here as well, so you can have one line of stitching going from the top all the way down. It's always a good idea to press that first, make sure you've got that a nice even stitch going all the way down, because this is going to show on your front neck. Okay, then after that, the last step is going to be to do your hem. So on the bottom here, we're going to fold it under by 1 centimetre and under by another centimetre again, and press it and stitch around like a normal hem. And do exactly the same on the end of your sleeve. So fold it over by 1 centimetre and another one, and then press and stitch it all the way down. So normal hems here and here. Okay, and then your lovely Evie top will be finished and ready for you to wear and enjoy. I hope you get to make lots of these, and if you've got any questions, of course, get in touch at alensewingcat.com. Thank you.